Okay, everybody, pay attention.
The second half just about to get going here. So for the Nets, Henry Sims comes in for Thaddeus Young. Robinson is subbed in for Bogdanovich. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. They've got Brook Lopez. Robinson is out there with Henry Sims. Then it's Jarrett Jack. And it's Kilpatrick in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
All right, let's keep it up.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And Jack kicks to Robinson. The kick out to Jack. And it's off from three-point range. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that...
All right, now. What's up, girl?
Roy, congratulations on this.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
His rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gun.
Tell you about Vic. He has his bad rap. It's not.
Big road trip coming up for the team, and it all starts tonight. If we can set the tone with the win here, it'll make a huge difference. The team's ready, and I know I'm ready. So I guess the next step is to just get out there and get it done. I feel like this one's on me, though. So time to earn my stripes.
The imposing edifice is towering over downtown Philadelphia, and the view, enough to give you vertigo. It's the home of the 76ers here in Philadelphia as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center. So for the Lakers, their last game a win against the Indiana Pacers.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Ready to go?
Yeah, they stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. A big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do this offseason.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. He's in at the 4 spot. He's out there with Brandon Bass. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Lou Williams. And it's Huertas in at the point. He feeds it to Clarkson. Williams attacking. Pass to Freak. Shoots it. Rebound by the 76ers.
And for the Lakers, obviously the big get for them was landing the #2 overall pick in the draft. Getting a quality big to add to a roster with Kobe is huge. It made them a player, again, I believe, in free agency.
Huertas passes to Clarkson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And, you know, when it comes to the Lakers, they're always going to be players in free agency if they have money. It's still a marquee franchise in the NBA, one of the top 2 or 3, no doubt. When you have high draft picks and money to spend, people want to play for you, and not to mention California is an attractive destination.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
And guys, this 76ers team still trying to forge an identity. One thing that is sure, they will attack the basket, and a lot of fearless players on this roster.
Well, the 76ers do go at the basket without hesitation. They're fearless. Clark going inside, led the NBA last season on punch-off drive.
Well, you know, I like to say you've got to use what you have. They didn't have many shooters, so that means head down, get to the rim.
And here is Los Angeles now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Williams gets the bucket.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
To the paint. And Noel throws it down.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already. The defender had the position and the height. Even when you use the fadeaway, it's tough to overcome that.
Embiid kicks to Thompson. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Embiid. The rebound by the Lakers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. Neither team a big-time contender in their respective conferences, Greg, but when the teams are fairly evenly matched, it can still be entertaining basketball.
Back to Noel, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Philadelphia ahead. And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player. Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the... And we finished one half of basketball. 76ers lead by 11. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that first half. The first thing is that we've done nice work immediately attacking whenever they...
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested...
Freak. Lou Williams.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Memphis.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
They've got Hollis Thompson. Carl Landry is out there with Okafor. Then there's Ish Smith, and it's Cannon in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. First free throw is good.
And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
Eldon Brands checked in for Carl Landry. And for the Lakers without Kobe last season, it was really a stark difference in styles of play and quality. No single person, Clark, stepped in to carry their offense. It took a group effort.
Well, you know, it was almost April, Kevin, before somebody surpassed Kobe in field goal attempts on the team. It'll be interesting to see how they build the offense this year.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man, listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds, with a wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game. And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
The drive by Russell makes it off the glass. Russell's got 5.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected.
Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size. He has a strong lower body, too. Very hard. And you know this, Clark. You worked for the organization. You saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement that size with improved training and footwork, even indulging in MMA one off season. I tell you what, he'd be one scary super heavyweight if he went the full distance in MMA.
Agreed. Here's Smith. Plays it in off the breakaway. 6 points for him.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
And it's Freak missing.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Okafor up top. 20 points for him. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Okafor's got 22 points. Lakers trail by 21.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
And Young kicks to Williams. 1:53 left to play here in the third. Here's Eaton. And Okafor with the block. Smith with it. He's got 6. He dishes it to Cannon. He kicks to Okafor.
Now let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me